There is one thing that is always going to be more effective than any type of manifesting. This, in fact, is the strongest type of manifesting. But there is only one thing that is always going to basically be a more powerful and better method than manifesting itself. And I will tell you what that is. What's up, YouTube? My name is Kellyanne Rose, and this video is all about the one thing that is more powerful and the most powerful manifestation method. And I will tell you what it is in a moment. Let's get started. So, when we're talking about manifestation, there are a lot of things in the process of how to manifest from start to finish. And I will tell you, based on my own personal experience, that when I wake up in the morning, part of my manifestation technique, when I just don't even know exactly what I want all the time, when I use this one method, my day goes smoothly always. I feel so calm and just everything seems to go in the right way, whether it's I don't have a stressful day, and whether I don't know exactly what I am manifesting, when I do this one thing, my day is always better. It feels better. I'm less anxious. I'm less stressed. So, this one type of manifesting is the best type of manifesting as well. And it is prayer. So, in the morning, when I don't really know exactly what to ask for or what I'm manifesting or how exactly I want the day to look, I've been noticing lately, not just over the last few months, but the last few years, I've really learned that when I don't know exactly what I want in life or just to do in general, I just pray and surrender. And that is so beautiful because if you can think of us as like a little piece on a dandelion flower that's once it's already, withered up, it's the white fluff, right? We're just one little piece of this huge entire matrix of biological living organisms. And if we think of ourselves as completely separate from everything and only ask and manifest exactly what we want without considering the whole that we are a part of, we're it's not really doing it's watching out for the greater good, and it's selfish, and we can actually be harming other people. So once we realize that when we pray, we're kind of giving it up to God. And what that does is there's no one else other than Source himself or herself, whoever you believe God to be, will say him. We there's no Because I believe in Jesus and I'm Catholic and I believe in Jesus as the Son of God. And even if you aren't, you don't believe in Jesus and Jesus is the Son of God, or you're not Catholic, um, praying to Source is still so much more powerful, because what you're doing is you're recognizing the fact that we are part of a greater whole, and only Source can have that bird's eye view and see everything. So if you are just praying for exactly what you want, none of us really know what is actually good for us. We can decide what we want, but the people who are prayerful and who actually have the bravery, I have a little itch here, who have the bravery to surrender and just pray are the ones who are going to be taken care of. Their lives are going to be a lot easier, because what happens is the ones who have the faith, if you have faith, if you have belief, and you have faith enough to trust, and you have that trust in God to rest, relax, allow God to handle your problems, allow God to take care of it, that is when you ask for yourself to be in higher service. That is when you're going to be taken care of the most. That's when it's kind of like um it's kind of like it's just like taking that superpower. Like if we have this superpower to ask, to pray, to ask for guidance from God and our angels and the saints, and we have this superpower, and it's kind of like the people who are actually, if you know that, like you're just tapping into, like, why wouldn't you accept and receive that support? So we are just flawed human beings. We don't know what's best for us, but God does. So the one thing, you know, prayer is a form of manifestation, and it is so much stronger than any manifestation technique. If you just give yourself to God at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, or you don't know what you want, or at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, and you're trying, beginning of the month, end of the month, whenever it is, you're setting these new goals, or just you just want to keep God in your heart, God in your life, that is going to be the way that life gets easier. You feel better. And the other thing too is it rids you of fear, because God is love and fear is the opposite of love. So if you're feeling fearful, like I was last week, if you're feeling anxious about anything, you have to realize that that is a separation between you and God. And when you understand that God is love, and there's no reason to fear, when you keep God in your heart and you put God first, then you're not going to have that anxiousness. You're going to be at one with God, and you will feel led and guided and protected. So whenever you're feeling alone, literally prayer is the number one and best method. It's better than any sort of manifestation, because yes, we can choose what we think we want, but there is there's a God. And there's, at the end of the day, we are not alone. And there is a God with a bird's eye view who can see everything that we touch, everything that affects us and that we affect. And so it's better to just surrender to God sometimes when you don't have the answers, and ask for help and ask for guidance. So that is my message for you today. Prayer is always going to be stronger than manifestation. And, there's so much talk right now about how to manifest anything you want and make your dreams come true. And it just depends on your goals. I mean, we are in this beautiful life, and we just have to be thankful for what we have and ask to be of higher service. So if you'd like to know how to pray, there's so many different ways to pray, but basically it's just feeling the love in your heart, asking God for guidance, asking for angels, or whoever, like ancestors, angels, saints, spirits around you, whoever it is that you feel comfortable praying to, asking for help, and that whoever it is that allows you to feel that love in your heart is who we are, is who is just best to open yourself up to. So I pray to Jesus, and believing. And yeah, anyway, hope this video is helpful. I'm new to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye.